Happy New Comic Book Day, webheads. Guys, do you ever get comic book day anxiety? Like, you got to get to the comic book shop when it first opens, or you feel like you're going to miss out on something big. I think I have that problem because I had errands to run before the shop opened. It's like 11:05. They open at 11. I'm like all hyped up about getting there in case I miss something. Like, everything was forever long. The freaking UPS line was long. The bank line was long. The traffic lights seemed to take forever. Man, I hope I don't miss out. But let's see what I get. Hey, all my webheads out there, comic book fans, welcome back to Comic Book Corner 2.0. And fans, I am your host, Mike Spider Slayer, getting ready to bring you Spider Slayer's Comic Book Haul. Fans, this is episode 490, and this is the video series where, yes, every week I go to my comic book shop and I show you guys what I picked up at my comic book store, which is Comic Central, located in the city of Sanford. So if you're ever in the Central Florida area and you want to stop on by, go ahead, give them a visit. Tell them that Mike Spider Slayer sent you. Guys, they'll provide you some excellent customer service. They're a great shop. All right, guys, so let's get started with this week's comic book haul and the mysterious black bag. That's right, guys, here it is. Now, for a lot of you, I don't think it's a big week. I don't even think it was a big week for me, but you guys will be like, really, Mike, that's a light week for you? So, I don't know, we'll see. But I did wind up getting some books that I did not get last week, so that's why maybe my stack might be a little bit bigger. So here we go. Mysterious black bag is no more. It's not there. So I put the books away back inside of it. All right. So here we go. Here is the stack, right? And of course we got those all-important bags and boards. And the first book I'm going to show you guys today is none other than Savage Dragon. This is issue 260. That's right, guys. I love Savage Dragon. Couldn't tell you what the hell is going on in this book right now because it's been so long since we got an actual issue. But you know, when you open up the artwork, this is kind of what you can expect and what's going on. I'm a longtime favorite of this book ever since it came out in the early 90s or the early Image days. And yeah, it's just a lot of fun for me. You know, it does push the envelope, which I don't feel is necessary. But this is a great book, and I always have a good time reading it. So Savage Dragon, issue 260. All right, so I wound up getting Hellions issue 15. Gotta love this cover. Love how Psylocke is on this cover here, and you got Mr. Sinister in the background. And here's some of the interior artwork. It's funny, I open up the book and that's what I get. That's not good. So here's the interior artwork, which is always really good to look at. And this is a pretty solid book. I am a little bit behind on it right now, but I should catch up on it, definitely. All right, and then with that came this pretty cool variant cover, which I thought was really nice as well. But I like the main cover better because, you know, even though Psylocke's like using her powers, it's kind of covering up her face there. So if you look closely, you can see her eyeball there. But I thought it took away a little bit from the artwork. So it's a pretty cool variant cover. All right, next I wound up getting Firepower issue 15. Great book here by Robert Kirkman. There's some awesome action. You get this guy, what the heck is his name? Owen Johnson, right? Who actually has learned this lost art of firepower. Now he's passing it on to his kids. He's running into his ex-girlfriend, and his wife found out about it. There's going to be some kind of love triangle happening in this issue, I'm sure. This is a great book, man. It has all kinds of awesome elements, right? So literally this book is fire because it just hits on the action, it hits on the character development, it hits on drama. It's just got all those cool elements. So this is issue 15. All right, and next is a pretty awesome looking cover, and I really bought this book only for this particular cover, but this is Demon Days Cursed Web. This is a Jenny Frison variant cover. It is absolutely gorgeous. Man, seeing this cover in person is awesome. it does not do any justice when you're looking at it at a little 7-inch screen. And this was on my top 10 comic book covers of the week. Here is the interior artwork. This book is obviously done by Peach Momoko. And if you like this style of comics, then you're gonna, enjoy this Elseworld story. So pretty cool stuff there with Demon Days. All right, next I wound up getting Dark Ages issue 1. I am really excited about this book. This is done by Tom Taylor. This book was supposed to come out a year ago, and it's finally coming out. It was delayed because of COVID. Here's some of the interior artwork in here. It just looks like everything is, we maybe lose electricity and all our heroes are going to be in the dark. But I am looking forward to this because it's like an apocalyptic situation. The world is going through some shit, and it looks like our heroes got to go through that shit. So yeah, we'll see what happens with Dark Ages issue 1. I'm excited for it. With that came this variant cover from Scotty Young. This was also on my top 10 comic book covers of the week, and I love this. It's just very simplistic. Sometimes Scotty Young has all those cute characters on one page and there's dialogue all over it, but this just screams simplicity. As you see Spider-Man hanging from the web on the traffic light, everything is dark and it just says Dark Ages. I love that, man. So awesome. And then of course I got another freaking variant cover, but this was the Gleason Delgado Stormbreakers variant edition from Dark Ages, and I just thought this was awesome, where we have Spider-Man on the flagpole. I just thought it was very American-like, right? So yeah, pretty cool. All right, and then I guess I wound up getting the variant edition of Winter Guard from last week, and I did not like that first issue, so I probably won't be continuing this series, but this I put on the FOC, and it's a pretty cool variant. I thought it was alright, but nothing special, so whatever. And then next we'll wind up getting, there it is, guys, issue 48, the weirdest looking She-Hulk ever. This is, Black Widow or Red Widow She-Hulk, and she looks like she might be assassinating her friends. Or will she? I saw in the solicits that in November, the original Jennifer Walters is going to be with the Thing, and she's wearing a lawyer outfit, and this is a modern day story, and we just got announced a new modern day She-Hulk comic book, which looks like Jennifer Walters is trying to recover from her going through all this, and it looks like she might be back to normal, so we can only keep our fingers crossed. Here is the artwork. She's just like, "You're no match for me, Gorilla Man. I'm going to destroy you." Why does she have blonde hair? Like, how does her hair turn blonde? Dude, I can't wait. I can't wait to read this just to see what this is going to be like. And if you guys watch after the poll, which takes place on Thursdays, I'm actually going to talk about that book because I'm curious about it. All right, next is Captain Marvel issue 32. Wound up getting the variant cover for this one. I think I might have gotten the main cover. I don't even know. But this is a new story arc. So if you want to jump on Captain Marvel, this is the perfect time. This is called The Last of the Marvels Part 1. So it looks like maybe Carol Danvers has to go against all these different types of dark Captain Marvels. I don't know. I haven't read the issue in a couple, or the story in a couple of issues, so we'll see how this story pans out. All right, and guys, now it's time for those Facebook shout outs. All right, guys, so the first Facebook group page shout out goes to Hannah. She got a big pre-order haul, came in today, all 50% off, which makes her very happy. You can see those omnibuses she got: Captain America, the Fantastic Four, X-Men Age of Apocalypse, Star Wars, Justice League, and Wolverine Volume 2. Congratulations on those. And she gets a double shout out today because she's been a long supporter of the channel. So now she just got finished with doing her secret room downstairs. She goes, "Hey everyone, check out my newly finished nerd cave. I love coming down here to read or play games or just hang out. My singles are in boxes upstairs. Haven't decided yet how to incorporate them. That room looks sweet. Nice couch."
So great job on the room, Hannah. Very excited for you. A cool chair there also. And then we have Rowland Hudson, who said, just got these back, sent them in March. So are you guys getting long turnaround times when it comes to CGC graded comics? Here though, we got an amazing Spider-Man 300. We have an amazing Spider-Man 252, and then an amazing Spider-Man 238. Yep, all got some pretty good grades there, so congratulations. And then last but not least, we have Jack Ellenberg, who said, quick update, I still need to go through all the books. Spent last night rebagging and boarding everything I spend today after work, going through each of them to see if I have any hidden gems. But most books are in wonderful condition. So check out this Incredible Hulk issue 340. That's a great book to have in your collection. Alright guys, so if you want to become a member of Comic Book Corner 2.0 Webheads Unite, all you got to do is go on the Facebook, find my group page called Comic Book Corner 2.0 Webheads Unite. We're really close to getting 1,000 members, and you can join this awesome community where we ask great questions. We share all our comic books that we picked up, awesome panels. It's such a great community. We get to see things that are being sent out to CGC. So if you want to be part of that great community, guys, go ahead, put in the request. I will approve you, and then you guys could be shouted out possibly in future comic book hauls.
So now that we're back, let's talk about Geiger issue 6. Look at that cover. That cover is pretty awesome, man. These covers are always really good, and this book is really good. And this is the last issue before I think the end of the story arc happens. And then we're going to get a sneak peek of, I guess, the Geiger universe. There's going to be something spinning off of this book. Here's some of the interior art here. So I'm looking forward to that. So you're going to have to read it and find out what this whole Geiger universe is going to be all about. And here's some more art there. Gary Frank's artwork is really good, and him and Jeff Johns work really well with each other. All right, next we have issue 321 of Spawn. That's right, guys. Great to have Spawn on your pull list basically every week at this point. And this is a Todd McFarlane cover. Maybe not his strongest covers, but it's still kind of cool, right? So I'm looking forward to this one. Always an awesome interior artwork. The artist that does this book is Carlo Barberi, and if he could stay on Spawn forever, this would be great, because I think he's a perfect artist for this book, and the coloring in this book is so well done also. So this is just a perfect team on this book right now. I'm really enjoying it. That's Spawn issue 321. All right, guys, so here we go. Sinister War issue 4. This is the last issue of Sinister War, and then I think it wraps up in the next issue of Spider-Man. So here is some of the interior art. There's everybody and their mother is doing battle against Spider-Man, and how is he going to survive through all this? We don't know. And who is flipping Kindred? He looked like he was ripping off his mask in the last issue of Spider-Man. I want to see who freaking Kindred is. And what do you guys think about Mephisto actually, meddling in Norman Osborn's affairs? Because if it wasn't for Mephisto, maybe the Green Goblin would not exist, right? So it's kind of weird how, Spider-Man is affected by Mephisto, and Green Goblin now is affected by Mephisto. Like, he's become a Spider-Man villain, right? But we'll see what happens with Sinister War. All right. Next, from Dynamite, we got the new Red Sonja book by Mirko Adolfo. And I think this could be really cool. It definitely piques my interest here. I like Red Sonja as a character, and I just want to see a really good story, right? And so we'll see what happens there. Let's see, I get more artwork there. So yeah, looking forward to this one. This is kind of like an impulse buy. I wasn't sure if I was actually going to get it. So now we get from the same person, right? We wound up getting Sweet Paprika. This is issue 2. Issue 1 was kind of weird. I kind of bought it because I want to see where this story actually goes, right? So here's the interior artwork about this overworked businesswoman who's like a devil, and then it's about her being I guess, disciplined by her dad, and she, you know, can't hook up with people and stuff. It's kind of weird. It's like a sexual book, I guess. I don't know. But it's Sweet Paprika. So I'll check it out, see what happens. It's the second issue. All right, next we got Wonder Girl issue 3, which seemed like an eternity since this series has come out with an issue, but it is so well done. Gotta love the cover here. Another book that's on my top 10 comic book covers. Interior artwork is always really good too. Right, here's some more. So yeah, looking forward to reading this book. I'll show you one more page. And there we have it. So Wonder Girl issue 3. Next is Infinite Frontier issue 5 of 6. This was on my FOC as well. I'm done with it. I'm not reading it anymore. So I don't know. I can't get into it. For me, it's boring. There's too much going on that I kind of don't understand. I think it's over my head. Just call me dumb, I guess. But yeah, I'm just not into it. I think the artwork is kind of cool, right? But I can't get into it. You got Joker, who's a Yellow Lantern. You got all this alternate universe stuff going on. So I am collecting it, and then once I get all 6 issues, I'm going to sell the whole set. So that's what I'm going to do, or maybe do a giveaway on it. All right, so I know this issue was last week, and this was a beautiful cover, so I made sure I wanted to get this variant cover, Black Widow issue 10. That is an awesome cover of Natasha just in this gown or dress or whatever it is, firing this pistol, and she's jumping over a table, and all the roses are getting shot and stuff. A gorgeous cover, absolutely gorgeous. So I was happy to finally get that cover. And then there was another book that I didn't realize that I wound up getting, but it's the Amazing Fantasy variant cover. So this is issue 2. I was not a fan of the second issue, man. It really lost me a lot. So I don't know if I'm going to be continuing the series. This kind of reminds you of the old, like, 70s, I guess, cartoon that was out when it comes to this cover. So yeah, there's that. And then we got Fear State Alpha issue 1. So the big Batman event that's here once again that has to do with Scarecrow. If you've been reading Batman, you know what it's like at this point, right? So here are some of the interior artwork. We're going to probably deal with Magistrate stuff. We're going to deal with Scarecrow. Here's some more artwork inside, right? This is not our normal artist, so this is different artwork. Kind of weird when you're kicking off an event and you don't have the normal artist on there. But nevertheless, the writing is good, and we'll see if the story is good. So that's Fear State Alpha issue 1. And then last but not least, I got a cool Silver Age book. This is the Invincible Iron Man. This is issue 11. This is a Mandarin appearance. I thought this was a pretty cool book to have. I'm a huge Iron Man fan. I have a lot of Invincible Iron Man issues. So this is early on in the series. You got the Mandarin. You can't ask for anything more. I think that is pretty freaking cool if you ask me. So guys, there you have it. There is the haul for this week. Hopefully you enjoyed it. Now I want you in the comment section below, let me know what you picked up this week, or of course, like I said earlier, join that Facebook group page, and you can share your haul that way as well. So until next time, guys, if you like this video, give it a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, don't forget to hit that bell, and guys, if you like the content, I'll leave you more right here to check out. And until next time, this is Mike Spicer signing off. Take care, guys. Bye.